Well, this is one of those repair clamps for in case you got a busted flange on your exhaust manifold, but it's definitely not universal fit, or you got to grind. I was grinding and grinding and grinding, and actually if I used this, you could see the hole is not perfectly lined up. I'd have to drill a hole there a little bit, or maybe weld the bolt to that and whatever. The other thing is, I'm not even sure if this is going to get in the way. If it does get in the way, I'd have to grind this down or weld this all together right here, and grind this so it's flat. I don't know if that would be in the way, but I'm not using it. I just get I already got a replacement, but I'm keeping this sucker on hand, and I've got the other gaskets for it. By the way, on these exhaust manifold gaskets, if you're wondering, I did look it up because I kind of figured common sense though. The thing that's going to get hotter is the manifold, so you want the shiny side to the manifold like that. Shiny side. That's shinier when it's not used. This is slightly used. I just turned it on. It's got some exhaust manifold paint on it actually. That's what that is. But it's definitely not really that good of a thing, I tell you the truth. It's not that great. I mean, I guess it's better than buying a manifold, but and I guess the other side of it is, if you say you broke this one, you could just stick a bolt in this one and, you know, run it down. The only thing is, like I said, it's not, I don't think this might not hit. This might not hit because I'm not sure how that works. I'm not sure how it is on the head. I think this sticks out slightly, but I'm not sure if it sticks out as much as that. This might actually have to be welded together and this ground down like that. I'm not sure, but I'm not using it, like I said. But I did have to grind on this a lot. You can see all in there. It was a pain in the ass, to tell you the truth. Definitely a pain in the butt. And, you know, you could still use it like that because, you know, all you have to do is make the hole a little bit, the notch a little bit different over there, like just go into there a little bit, and probably put a little bit of a weld on a bolt, and you know, you're good to go. Or, you know, to tell you the truth, if I was going to repair, if I was actually going to use this thing, I would use a stainless steel bolt on this side with the threads all the way through, and I'd have a washer on this side, maybe not a fender washer, but maybe a fender washer, and a big washer on this side with a nut, and tighten it down to that, and then this would be a stainless steel bolt coming up through here. This way, you know, you wouldn't have to worry about these damn things rusting. This thing was replaced. It was just coated with some high temperature paint. And I'm going to keep these gaskets, this plastic bag here, and tie this all to that, so I know where it is when I go to need it in the future. So it'll be all ready, except for possibly, I don't know, that might work out. I'm not sure. You see how that is? Just a little. I'm not sure if the head sticks out a little bit right where it bolts in, you know, or but you know, even if this is all flush and this has to be ground down, it can be done. You just have to weld this all together and grind this like that, smooth, so it's flush. But, you know, I'm not going to mess with that because I'm not installing it. I have a brand new one. It's in there. But is it worth it? Yeah, I guess it could be. I don't like it though because it's kind of Mickey Mouse, and so it looks Mickey Mouse. But, you know, to tell you the truth, I wish they made this on all the exhaust manifolds or something like that. Or, you know how the old Mopars were? They didn't have these bullshit studs. They had a bolt. It was like a bolt, and if you snapped the bolt, you just change the bolt. These studs are stupid, man. I'll tell you the truth, I really don't like them. I don't know why Chevy does that. Usually there's 3 studs. I don't know why there's 2 on mine. Some of them have 2. I really think it's stupid, man. I really don't understand why the hell they do this kind of garbage. It's called keep replacing parts because, you know, what happens. Because when I tapped this out, and I had that thing in there straight, I carefully tapped it out, and when I torqued it down, it started cracking. And I don't know if, you know, if it was already stressed out a little bit from me trying to remove the stud or remove the bolt from, you know, it could have been from that too, you know. The thing was freaking 40 years old, so, you know, it could have been a little stressed out, but I don't know, these guys are, everything they make is, even back in the 70s, was not the best stuff. I mean, I think cars are made better in the 40s, to tell you the truth, maybe, you know. So, anyway, that's a wrap. So it's a repair. I'm just going to keep it in the shed. If I ever need it, I got it. That's, you know, I don't want to throw it away. It's basically a good manifold in case I ever need one in the future someday. 15 years from now, 20 years from now, who the hell knows.